football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Gonna run it. It's Toppins. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams from this offense. They got some positive yards. They quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone, and they convert. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air.
That's a big-time player by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
In the red area, it's Young. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Now here's the toss play. And the defense wraps him up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Irish. The Eagles score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem on the snowy field. The BAT is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better than being on the road to get a tip pass and it falls your way. This offense now has to use this as maybe some momentum to get this crowd out of the game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Syracuse looking to convert on fourth down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks free. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Hits it first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And here's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. And pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make the...
Here he goes. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
It was just a matter of time until this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to score with a run to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Syracuse.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Syracuse lines up quickly. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Pressure on them defense.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is the 6th play on the drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. He got away from him. Don't see that often.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And this one is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second down. Looking for a man. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. To the 45. Good enough for first down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Orange.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
So here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He escapes the pocket. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26th.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Wideout's now clustered. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial third down play right here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Well, it's third down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's fourth down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's hit as he throws it. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Working clock with the ground game. Finding space at the 20. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Throws it to the right. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it's a kneel down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the offense will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.